Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Mel from LW Scrapping, as you probably already know. I'm just going to bring a March layout share for you. So you guys know that I took part in the 30 days of sketches. There was only one sketch I didn't get done, and that was day 15. And then I did a couple of other things that I didn't do videos for. And in the end, I think I ended up, I've counted and recounted this pile, I don't know how many times, but 51 is what I come up with. So 51 layouts for March. So I'm going to go through quickly the top ones because I do have videos for all of these. So the first 31 are for 30 days of sketches. So this, I've got it in order. Day 1, day 2, day 3, and this is also Mixed Media Mayhem. Day 4. Yes, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8 was a double pager, so it's these two together. Day 9, day 10, which was actually my sketch, because I did a sketch this year for Christy, my very first sketch that I'd done. So this is what my take on it was, and I had originally cut out all white bits of card to see if it would all work in the first place before I actually drew the sketch. So that's that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 I haven't done, so then we, oh, what's that off? Something. 16, which was Pour Your Way Into Our Hearts as well. 16, 17, 18, which is also Crazy Craft Obsessions Rainbow Hot for Red. So 18, day 19. I love this. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, which was also a Mixed Media Mayhem, yes, and a My Scrappy Life challenge. So that's that one. I actually like how this turned out too. Day 25, which was Scrappy Adam's sketch. So that's that. 26, 27, 28, got to 29, 30, I liked how these turned out as well, and 31 was another double, so that was that one. This one was a Tuesday in the Attic with Jackie and Jen, where we used the Freaky Fast formulas. So this, I think this was, I don't know if it was week 1 or 2. That was one of the Freaky Fast formulas, which was squares. This one here was Tuesday in the Attic. That was another one. This was a Tuesday in the Attic, as well as the Iron Crafters Challenge to use ribbon, trim and twine. So I've got ribbon, that's a trim, it's not actually a ribbon there. I've got twine and ribbon there. So, and I love how this one turned out. This one was for Jessie B Scrapbooking's hop. She'd been on YouTube for 2 years. So I scrap lifted her in that one. This one here was Mix It Up Monday. for the March hop. So we get a sketch each month, and we have to put whatever mixed media we want to use with it. So that was that one. This is Pink Fresh Friday hop for March. And I stenciled the background. Now this one was Scraptember Cyber Crop for March. And this was one of the challenges in that, which turned out really awesome as well. This was another one for Scraptember. It was to do a scrap lift of Jess from Scrappy Sisters. And I love, actually there's quite a few in March that I actually really like what I actually did, which doesn't happen very often. So that was that one. This one was Mad About Mini Papers hop. And I did a scrap lift of Kelly Muskery, I think, from Dotty Bout Flair. I'd done like a screenshot of it ages ago, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I like it. So that was that one. This was Craft IQ Challenge for March, and I think this turned out pretty awesome as well. And this is Mixed Media Mayhem for the hop for March. And this is a pretty awesome one as well. And I've noticed that in March, and I really think it's a me thing now, I love doing this. Ripping the edges, inking it, and then backing it. I think it really makes the layout. So I think that could be a me thing now, because I kind of love it. Okay, now, here we go. These are all the ones that I haven't done videos for. And I did them for hops and for, I think this one was Soul Scrappers. It was a St. Pat's challenge. A St. Patrick's Day challenge, sorry. And this is what I came up with. You had to put a quote on there, a St. Patrick's Day quote. And yeah, so I did that one. This one was for Scraptember Cyber Crop and the Scrap Room Group Freaky Fast Formula for March. So yeah, so this one I made it. I used the Simple Stories. What's it called? Simple Stories. I keep forgetting what it's called. Sweet Talk collection. But in actual fact, it was for Easter. So I used all the chocolate bits in it. And it worked out really well. So, you know, a Valentine's Day, you know, collection for Easter. Because there's chocolates there. So that's what I did there. This one is a Scraptember challenge. It was challenge 7. And Crazy Craft Obsessions sponsored that one. And it was, you had to use 3 mixed media, 1 by texture. Oh, 3 lots of mixed media and 1 by texture. So we went, I've got splatters. I've got, I think I just sprayed it with the misty purple. And I used the pink texture paste. What else have I done? Can't think. Oh, and Nevo drops. I've got my purple Nevo drops on there. So I love how this turned out on black. The next one I love even more. That's this one here. It was Scraptember Cyber Crop, and it was a challenge set by for MK. And it was Scrapper Sketch number 60 that I used as well. And what I did is I used my oxide stamps and I stamped it with a wood grain. It was all to do with wood grain and a wood, wood veneer. Anything wood related, really. So I've got wood veneer things on here. And I did my wood grain stamp and it looks stunning, especially on black. So happy with how this turned out. Absolutely. This one was for, yep, got 2. Scraptember challenge number 2, and it was a sketch by Katie. And so I did the ink, used the distress inks, and then splattered water on it, and then picked the pigment up. And this turned out really pretty. Liked that one, and I used washi tape for my little bits there. This one here is My Scrappy Life March Crop, and it was the late night challenge that I did that one for. That one was quite pretty. This one was My Scrappy Life. It was Katie's Pinterest layout. So a layout from Pinterest that inspired me. So there's that one. This one, believe it or not, was the hardest one of all to do. This was My Scrappy Life challenge that was set by Moira, and you had to pick out of 2 things. And it was it was a recipe. So 2 landscape photos I chose, wood, stamps and a die, Nuvo drops, and I went with you could go with pastels or something else, and I went with pastels. Now I don't normally go pastel-y colours because it's all too light. I like nice bright in your face type thing, and I went light and pastel-y. And honestly, and I cut my embellishments out. These are 2 wood grain or wood veneer things. Here, here, and here. I just did a little bit of, ink blending. I used my Nuvo drops, and I cut my embellishments out by hand. I used the light coloured pinks. I stamped some of my title. And as hard as this was to do, I love it so much. So thank you, Moira. You really made me go completely out of my comfort zone, and I mean completely out of my comfort zone. To the point where I was asking the ladies on, because we did Zoom while we were doing challenges, and I had to ask them, is this pastel-y enough? Is this pastel-y enough? So yes, extremely happy with how this came out. And it just goes to show that you might be running out of embellishments. Use your stamps. Look through your stamps and cut something out. I could have even coloured these girls in. I really could have. But I just thought, no, let's just leave them white and blue. Got my little blue phones. And I love it. I really, really love this page. Okay, and this one was I can't even pick it up. My Scrappy Life, and it was Amy's challenge. I had to go Disney, teal, tabs. Disney, teal and tabs, that's right. So it had to be the tealy green colour, Disney themed. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs in there. And this one turned out pretty awesome as well. I loved it. Got things I used up that I've had for a long time. So there you go, guys. 51 layouts for March. And I'm fairly proud of myself because I've played along with Christy's Beautiful Life before, but I've never ever got that many layouts done. So to only miss out on one, pat on the back, Mel. You've done a job. Good job. So yeah, so I just thought I'd just share all those with you because I knew I had quite a few that I didn't have videos for. So yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for being with me on my channel and on my journey. Thank you for subscribing, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.